Call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game. About a minute played so far here in the first. Shots good by Miller.
He's got the confidence and the stroke. You can see why Miller is such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Clark, the future of the league is bright with the likes of Brandon Miller roaming the floor.
Yeah, I like him a lot. In 2024, he was third in the Rookie of the Year voting. Chet and Wemby were the two guys ahead of him.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Earlier, I spoke with J.J. Redick. Right away, we got to talking about Jaylen Brown, and he said he's going to make trouble for us, but with strong coverage and fast rotations, I think we'll do a good job limiting his production. Some confident words from Coach on how they'll slow down Brown's output tonight. Kevin?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Markkanen in the corner. Outside, Dort. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Miller outside. And he drives in. Johnson, a wide open look. Traps in the tray.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Pass to Dort. Now Strus. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Strus has got 6.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Miller outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. 8 points for him.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
Outside, Smart. Outside, Markkanen. And a miss there on the triple. Smart with the steal. Left side, Antetokounmpo. The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark, winning that 2021 title felt like the final hurdle for him.
Yeah, I think it was a capstone achievement. It was the one thing he hadn't done. I mean, he won back-to-back MVPs in his mid-20s. He was already a Defensive Player of the Year award winner, too. The Larry O'Brien Trophy was the last piece in the puzzle of a future Hall of Famer.
It's Miller on the wing. Pass to Giddey. Shot clock at 5. Over Smart. Giddey, no good. Giannis outside. Now, here's Strus. It's Dort on the wing to the inside. And stolen by Miller. Kuzma, left side. Brown outside. Johnson the screen. It's Brown with the drive. Pass to Giddey. Now Miller. That 3 off the mark.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
You know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Strus. Kick out to Giannis. Good on the shot.
Size and lift and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
On the wing, Giddey. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And here is Brown. Johnson in the corner. Fires the 3. Markkanen pulls it in. on his right foot. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
When you look at the long strides and athleticism of Antetokounmpo, he gets coming at that goal. It's hard to stop him.
There's Brown with the three. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Up by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Clark, more so than ever, NBA offenses are putting the ball in the hands of their stars and letting them go to work.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, that's because NBA offense is all about creating space, and usually your star players can do that with a high level of skill, speed, shot making, and playmaking. You can create it with strength as well, playing through a guy like Jokic, Giannis, and Luka.
Pass to Strus. Looks for Walker. Gets it to him. On the wing. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Here's Giddey. Miller outside. Back to Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot is good from Johnson.
They're going in there, and Johnson playing big.
Outside, Dort. Here's the screen. And he goes in for the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And it's Strus, top of the key. Miller grabs the miss. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Boy, Kuzma, superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Giddey with it. He's got 6. Out to Miller. Down low. Johnson. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Strus. To the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, guys. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to Giddey. And it's Miller in the corner. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
3 points.
Miller's got 11 points.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Driving inside. And Miller throws it down hard.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. There's a minute 40 left in the second quarter. Pass to Dort. Inside. Here's Finney Smith. And finished off by Finney Smith.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giddey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And to Kumbo inside. Smart, wide open, he fires. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. 34 seconds left in the first half of the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
He's off on the second. Right side, Dort. To the paint. And Markkanen throws it down.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
Miller outside. From 11 feet away. And that does it for the first half of play. Up by 12. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And so here's the home team, down by 12. Pass to Strus. Screen by Giannis. Down low. And stolen by Ayton. And now running up the court, Miller pushing it up. Here's Brown. And he can't jam it through. And stolen by Kuzma. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way.
Well, you've got to be attentive around Kuzma. You can't be casual. He's excellent at gambling appropriately and coming away with steals.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. The wide open shot from Strus. No good with the triple. And Ayton throws it down.
He just looks so fluid in the open floor. I love how Ayton runs to the right spot in these situations.
Pass to Strus. Right side Markkanen. Back to Strus. Outside, Antetokounmpo. You know what? They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Miller outside. This one for 3. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Miller's got 17 now.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
Giddey, no one around him. Off target with his 3.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Inside, Strus. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Miller. Can't hit from in close. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak. This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
Pass to Strus. To the inside. And the flush by Antetokounmpo!
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. 1:53 left to play here in the third.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his 5th foul. Now Giddey. 10 points for him. Miller outside. To the middle. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
The 3 from Strus. It's rebounded by Giddey. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. .110 left to play in the third. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Pass to Rollins. There's the triple. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. There's 37 seconds left in the third. To the inside. It's tipped. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Offline with his three. Giannis driving in. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here's Rollins. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Rollins. Back to Mitchell. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 11. And fourth quarter back.
The visiting team, 49.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here is Giddey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
That free throw good from Giddey. And both free throws good for Giddey. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Down low. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Kuzma. Pass to Giddey. Back to Miller. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Brown outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Miller outside. He doesn't hit that one.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Pass to Strus. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And everyone loves running, especially a guy like Giddey.
Inside, Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I'll tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Pass to Brown. And it's Giddey in the corner. Baseline try.
Offensively, guys, it seems like they settled for perimeter jump shots here in the second half.
Well, points in the paint and free throw attempts both heading south. They're down. They're not putting the same pressure on the defense that they were before, and as a result, fewer trips to the line.
Strus's shot is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Okay, Ellie, thank you. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Giannis with it. Here's Markkanen. One dunk after another. Woo!
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Shot clock at 6. And they double up Brown. And he does not hit. Smart. Oh, softly lays it in.
Always ready to make the hustle play. Smart rushes back on that fast break.
And Smart over to help. Outside Brown. Giddey surveying the D. Outside Brown. It's Kuzma for 3. And it misses.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Now Giddey. Takes it inside. Good work there as it goes down.
And he's got the speed to get away from defenders. Giddey turning on the Jets there.
They set the pick. Now Strus. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Now Miller. Outside Brown. Kuzma. Late in the clock, he gets it to fall.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Free throw good. Giannis. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell is double. It's Kuzma. Mitchell outside. Outside Brown. Now Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Outside Kuzma. Fires the 3. 3. Good.
3.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Gets the first. That brings them within 8.
Team foul. Kyle Kuzma.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. The visiting club takes the win on the road. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.